Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to be talking about 3 racks here. It's a 1 break and run and then a 2-pack. So we'll get started here. And one thing we'll notice is I'm wearing my holy shirt today because it is Sunday. Now on this first one, notice the 2-ball where that wound up right here. So I need to make sure that we get behind that to play the combination. I'm going to be doing that with some, basically just some top and some right spin. And now on this combination, I need to roll this in, and I'm hitting it soft because I don't want the 2-ball to wind up on the back rail or somehow go in. So I'm just going to be rolling it in and knowing that I'm not going to be able to reach this next shot. So a less lazy person would go get their extension that they paid money for and just use that. But since I am lazy, I just find the bridge somewhere on the wall under the table and just do it old school with the rake. Now this shot here, ideally I want the cue ball to come all the way back to right here, so I can just play it with some top, go right by the 9-ball, straight on the 4, and then play the 6 on the side. So we're doing that with high left English, and we're trying to go 3 rails. So there's 1 rail, 2 rails, and we didn't hit it good enough. Perhaps with the bridge, with the extra weight in the cue, with the extension, maybe I would have. So now I'm in a little bit of trouble here. We've got some traffic to deal with. So I'm looking at either playing this with some high inside English and hitting the bottom rail and spin out to the 4, which may have been a better option, or I'm looking at hitting it with some outside English and try to come around the table to the 4. So that's what I like to do, and I hit this pretty terrible. I was a little bit still in the moment. I'm still thinking about the last shot and how shitty I hit it, which is not a good way to play pool. It's a forward-moving game. What happened, doesn't matter, good or bad. So I thought I missed that. I don't know how the hell it went in. So run into the 6-ball and get lucky to have a shot. Now, I guess these balls they're polished. I cleaned them last night. It's like the 2nd rack since I cleaned them, so they're sliding around real nice. And it's part of the reason why it still went in. And it's the same on that one. It slid in. They're real nice and shiny. They slide around, kind of like you watch the TV tables with all brand new stuff. Now this shot here, sometimes you kind of want to baby this, which is not a good instinct either. You want to kind of just hit this to the back rail and back out. If you try to roll that in, you just wind up really far from the next shot. And a little further would have been better, so I'm straight in, but this is perfectly fine. Now I'm just going to just drag this into the rail and back out. Just fire it in the hole, don't try to baby that either. Just hit it where you want it to go. And that, other than the lucky shape, shooting the 3-ball, that wasn't a horrible rack. Now this next one, this is the start of a 2-pack. So you got 2 balls down on the break, and the 2-ball sets up nicely. So this rack is pretty straightforward. You pretty much, one of those, if you don't have a stroke or a heart attack or anything, you should be out. You're going to hit this with some high right spin and just come out to the center of the table. And I actually rolled a little bit further than I wanted to. So what I'd ideally have liked to have been doing is shooting this with bottom and dragging it into the side rail and back towards the 4-ball. And looking at it, I was looking at maybe trying to cut the 3-ball to the, as we're looking at it, the right side of the pocket and come over, but I thought I might rattle it and miss, or if I try to go to the rail the other way, get stuck behind the 8-ball. So I was just checking to see if I could actually just shoot the 4 from where the 3 is, and I could, so I essentially just shot a stop shot. Now here, basically don't want to swing around between the 5 and the 8-ball, so I'm just going to hit this a lot of inside and just try to come back up the table. And hit that nicely. Now here a little bit of high left English, and just going to be coming off the side rail and just above the 8-ball as we're looking at it. Yeah, so far so good here. Now I'll just be hitting this with just a little bit of bottom, inside bottom on this, just a hair, and you got a little bit of an angle, so it's just going to slide over to the left a little bit, like so. And now we're essentially shooting the exact same shot on the 8-ball, just a little bit of low inside English, and I'll be cutting the 8 to the left and making the cue ball slide over to the right rail. And straight in on the 9 ball. It's essentially the same shot as we just shot on the 7 ball, just a slightly more angle and a little bit harder. And nicely done. So what you want to do is take easy racks and make them look easy. And we got 2 balls down again. And this time though we didn't get lucky and have an easy shot to start out with. So looking at this, the 1 doesn't cut by the 6 ball into the corner, so I was looking at maybe trying to just play it off 4 into the corner or comboing the 4. This is just shots you just would shoot just because you're trying to run out. There's really an easy safety to play. You can just roll up behind the 4 ball and be a real nasty safety, but I'm playing alone and just trying to run out. So I was just checking to see if the bank shot would go, and it would if you hit it good. And I hit it good. And of course on a shot like that, your cue ball's just running where it runs, and fortunately I had a shot. And now pretty easy from here. It's another one we just basically stay in line, don't screw up. And I was kind of actually nervous on this one now because I made that shot and I wanted to post it, but I don't really post them unless I get out. So here we're just playing this with some left spin, maybe a little bit of high left here, and coming out. Now this shot here, you got options. You can draw it back and shoot the 6 in the bottom right, draw it out and shoot it to the bottom left, or you can roll up and try to get straight into the side pocket, which is what I try to do, which is kind of stupid because you're coming across the line. And I want to hit her too far, so a little bit of inside bottom again, and just power this off the rail and back out to the 7. And back in line now, so we're going to just play off the rail, but playing the 8 in the same pocket. And where I'm at here, I just got to play it with some top. I'm trying to go to the bottom rail and side rail and up towards the 9 ball. And didn't hit it as well as I would have liked to. Get it a little bit full. And I'm really feeling the pressure now, so I got to make this so I can post it. And just bear down and nice smooth stroke. Alright, and that'll do it for this video, and we'll talk to everybody later.